Hello, everyone. Honestly, I am tired. I am sick and tired of the sense of entitlement that is from citizens, our fellow citizens. This sense of entitlement that you feel that you have a right to people's wealth or people's money or people's time or people's whatever just needs to stop. How are you sitting down? 3 billion naira, your 3 billion naira is being used anyhow by any legitimate president who rigged his way into office, who did everything to ensure that he gets into office. He's wasting your 3 billion naira on something like verification of a register or a social register that was done by the same party that he belongs to, that was done by a president that just left, that they were doing five and six together. He's wasting that much money. You are not bothered. You don't care. It doesn't pay you. This is your own money, oh. Your money that you have a right to. Even when people are making demand, you are there abusing the people making demand. But you're sitting down, you expect other people to carry your responsibility. Expect other people to carry your problems. Expect other people, to be the ones to carry your wahala on your head. I am sick and I am tired and I am done. As in D-O-N-E, done. That is it. In 2019, I did a tweet and I said that I will no longer be responsible. I will no longer be stopgap for people that refuse to hold their government responsible. Even though I've tried to work on it over the years, I've not really fully worked on it. And sometimes my husband will ask me, I say, are you sure you're doing business or you're doing charity? This one we come with this wahala, that one we come with that wahala, this one we come with this wahala. You will solve somebody's problem. You will put, not just solve. For me, I don't believe just give somebody small this. I like, no, set the person up so that the person will be able to solve his problem and also solve other people's problem. But guess what? A few years later, a few months later, whatever, that same person that you either set up one business, set up this or whatever for that, the person is coming back again to you so that you now come and start again. You are paying somebody's school fees, the person is marrying more wives. This one is doing this one is doing that. It is absolute nonsense. And the reason why citizens are able to sit down and not hold their government accountable, because of course they have people who are stopgap to them. They have people that they are going to bring their problem and come and meet them. They have people that they're going to meet and say all sorts of things. So I bring their sub stories. My this one is sick, my dad is sick, my mom is sick, my dad one is sick. Some of them will not even be insulting you. Oh, you refuse to. There was one I had to tell. I said, Oga, when my mom was sick, I didn't call you. There are some that were like, oh, there was one I saw, it showed I had to restrain myself from answering. It was family WhatsApp, One of my uncles just put something like, oh, better help yourself, or God will not punish those that help you, or something like that, or, something of that. I wanted to reply, I said, did God punish you for you not helping yourself? The sense of entitlement. If only Nigerians will have that sense of entitlement to their government, to people in office, because these are the people that are using and wasting your money. Imagine 3 billion naira, 3 as in 3 and 9 zeros. It's not 3 and 3 zeros. It's not 3 and 6 zeros. 3 and 9 zeros were used to verify a register. They just worked with 1 week and they were sending people. Somebody got over 500 million naira out of it. The others were getting 200 and something. Less than 10 companies came together to share 3 billion naira without doing anything. How many people are they employing? They call it consultancy. Who are they employing? Who are they not employing? But you that they are using your money, you will sit there. And then the worst one is some of them will say to me, when I said, okay, you want to kill me? Oh, because I sit up and I stand on issues. So, I should die. They say you cannot help the poor by being poor. I'm not going to. I live through poverty. I know how what I've gone through in life. And all of these unnecessary and stupid demands and entitled demands, wallahi, they will stop. By the grace of God, they are going to stop. Because I am no longer going to entertain any nonsense. If you are coming to me, I'm going to say, sorry, I'm not. So hear it from this. This is public announcement. Don't even wait for any other thing. Hear it from this. Some of them will say to them, you are accessible. I say, so because I'm accessible, you want to kill me? Because I pick your phone, you want to kill me? Because anybody that asks, I will give them my phone, you want to kill me? Because I listen to you, you want to kill me? But the people that will kill you to enter office, rig election, steal your money, loot your money, they are there. You are not making demands on them. They are not accessible to you. And when they come, they are looking for election again. Some of you will vote for them. And even when some of them are not voted, they rig their way to office. Some of you will be defending their rigging. Oh, the administration will favor me. Now. Why are you telling me? Then you now come. There's one recently, the person, I was just sitting there, calls upon calls upon calls upon. I paid the call, all this, one sub story or the other. I'm not going to go into details, sub story or the other. Okay, fine. I sent money. The person that has been calling me all this while, because I kept saying that I kept seeing missed calls. I called back to get to this thing. You know, he just sent text after seeing the money. That was it. No, I know that person. You no go tell that person will come back again. Can't tell me another this and then I go answer that person. Because the biggest, you say, we are the enablers of the things that are happening in this country. Because the biggest problem we have is that people think they can meet other people to solve their problems, so they are not going to government that are supposed to solve their problems. So they will sit down, and that's all. So moi, I'm telling you, I'm off that table. I don't tire. The insolence, the insult, this thing you don't do. I beg, you can not pray for me. Keep the prayers. You pray for yourself. Do it for yourself and pray for yourself. I'm done. I'm 50 now. I've gotten to a place in life. I need to enjoy myself. I need to do life for me. My husband is always telling me, I don't think. In short, the other day my husband was quarreling. He say, buy things for yourself. Do this for yourself. My hijab. How much is it? 3,500. I have to even call the guy. I say, oh God, please increase it. He was without me. He said 4,000. I said increase. My husband was like, why are you not buying this thing? I go pick. My men, they carry bag, expensive designer bag. Will look. I will say, this bag will pay so school fees. I will know. Oh my. To be firstborn, I'm a firstborn, so you know what the responsibility that comes with it. And then we grew up poor, so we need to leave the trenches. I needed to lift my siblings to live, and this is to leave the trenches. So all of that, everything I don't do for myself, I'm always thinking of people. This one school fees, that one school fees, this one that, this is that. Hey, am I supposed to die? Honestly, at this stage, now there's a selfish Aisha Isufu in town. Please, if you call me myself and ask me for money, I'm going to tell you that I'm not giving you. I'm sorry. Go meet your government. Go meet the person who is masquerading as your president, the one who is masquerading, who is your governor, the one who is your senator, House of Rep member, chairman, councillors. Those are the people who owe you. Please ask them. Biko, you don't do. Make papa. I don't tire. It's time now for me to think about myself. I'm not going to quarrel. He said, buy expensive shoe. Buy this. I go enter. The other day, I see some people, they hear people. Play. Me, business class. I will say, the money you go use me to solve this problem, solve that problem. I'm no longer the problem solver. Please don't come to me. I'm sorry. I'm done. Now, it is only one problem I want to solve. Aisha Isufu's problem. I want to be selfish. At 50, I deserve to be selfish. And they have gone to this. Let me even read to you. I'll post this particular one here. This one is not even as bad, though. This is just one of those things. But I will show you this thing. Let me bring out this message I received. I had to even show my husband. I just said, my husband read it. He said, who is this person? I said, I don't know the person. It's an unknown number. I get a message from an unknown number. So on Sunday, right, I got a message, and this message says, Aisha Yusufma, please, I humbly ask you to please assist me with any amount. I shall pay back with 5% interest by July, ma. Please, I'm begging you with whatever you hold dear to your heart, ma. That's what it gives. So then, because he put 3 messages at one. Then he said, I'm meant to vacate this apartment by January month end. Else I and my family will be ejected forcefully, please. 300,000 would do great too. Then he said, yeah, he repeated the same message. And then this was at 7:06 p.m., 7 p.m. on Sunday. On Monday, 8:30, so just about 24 hours later, he sent me a message. You didn't treat me well, Aisha. Are you really this inhuman? Omo, are you inhuman? The inhuman pass inhuman. Are inhuman and inhumanize. May you get on today. If you never get on before, may you get on today. As soon as I saw that message, the second one, I just blocked the number. I don't have time. On social media, I won't block you. It's a free space. When you come into my personal space, you're out. You got my number, so my number is everywhere. You got my number somewhere, and that's why you're sending this message to me. This is somebody, I don't know this person. I don't know it's a number. And one thing with me is that if you call me or talk to me, I always save that number. So if I had a connection with somebody, I say people are surprised when they call me and I have their number. Some people we've spoken like maybe like 8 years ago once, and then they call me, but they're like, I save every number. If I ever communicate with you, I save it. So this number for sure, I've never had any dealing with him. And the person feels entitled to come into my space and ask for money. And within 24 hours, I didn't answer him. I am inhuman. Omo, boldly, Aisha inhuman Yesufu. That is why. Or inhuman Aisha Yesufu. Bam! I collect him. But now no. I just handed the phone over to my husband when I saw the message. I was just ready. I said, I don't even know who it is. And I said, I won't block the number. This is the sense of entitlement. He that he has not been able to take care of his family. That is if the story is even true. That's if the story is true. He that has not been able to take care of his family is not inhuman. He that did not know that for a whole 1 year, 360 something day, he was supposed to be saving money, even if it's 100 naira every day to pay rent. It's not inhuman. It is more. Aisha Yusuf. That is inhuman. Because within 24 hours, I didn't send him money. You understand? I had not responded. He that failed his children, whatever, is not inhuman. And you see this story said, most of them, funny story. Before I used to, there was even one. This guy, met this guy, very young guy. I think he's not that young, but he looks very young, so he can play to be young. Because that's what I've realized in this thing. Met him, I went to speak to like secondary school students and everything. It was a secondary school student. There was a kind of gathering of youth that was going on, yes, during the holidays. And I saw this guy, my contact, of course, they shared, reached out to me. He doesn't have the school fees, but he's an orphan. He said, no problem, I'll take care of your school fees. And I started paying. He wanted me to give him the money. I said, no, I'll pay. I don't give people money, especially for school. Because some parents, you give them the money, wallahi, you'll be shocked. They will eat the money. They will eat the money. I said they will eat. If I begin to talk about the things, it's just as, when God says, what the right hand gives, the left hand doesn't give. If I begin to talk, so some parents will eat the money, and then you now have to repay that school fees. Because I will look at it and say, if you vex, say you don't go pay. Because for me, education is very important too. The reason why you see me talking to you today is because of education. Without education, I won't be here. I'll probably maybe be dead, or one, poverty, one poor person somewhere heckling to see food to eat. So I respect education, and I'm always trying to get the people to have that. So I said no. So we paid, I think the first year to this, and then one time he said there was an issue, blah, blah. But long story short, I now paid. There was a time, I think a particular year, I paid the school fees through his. That was it. Okay. But bring receipt. That was it. He never did. And story. I didn't. That one. I didn't pay that one again. I just moved on. So different story. There's another time one guy called me. Hey, his mom is sick. Man, no, this man from that voice, I think we've met somewhere because I had the numbers there. We met at a seminar, exchange number. His mom is sick, I said, oh, fine. Before I used to send money to people, like I stopped sickness, I stopped sending money. I'll send it to the hospital, I'll get somebody to go there. So this man comes and like, okay, fine. I can't remember which state he said he was, one of the southwestern states, I think. So fine. What is the signal? What is needed? I said, fine, we'll get somebody there. Give me the account. They said, no, they didn't. Get somebody to go there. Long story short, there was no mom that was sick. You are not a young person. There was no mom that was sick. I had to say my assistant we had to get a doctor from within that hospital. Nothing. Another one came one time. We say his wife, she needed to do CS hospital in Abuja. Thank God that one was in Abuja. I said, fine and good. What is the amount? This is what they needed. Blah, blah, blah. Give us this thing. Let me send somebody to go. There was no sick wife. So many of these things you'll be shocked at the audacity that people have. And I'm telling you, I get vexed as I talk to them. I say the anger don't they go so because men, this is a new selfish Aisha, reborn rebirth. I'm gonna be selfish because I don't carry wahala for head so much. I know they do anything. I know they do. I don't buy business class for person may fly for medical emergency. Ma, wait they here. Now only recently. It wasn't last year, myself, as I was coming. Which one was it this year? I just one this into business class. Even this one that I was traveling, I traveled recently in October. I just got back into the country. As they told me the business class, I said, I better not be 6 hours journey to Heathrow. And so I just didn't. And then yet people were sitting down. All sorts of. There was a family issue. That's family inheritance issue. This guy was working in a place where I was distributing, and of course, he had health issues, was helping me out, everything at the end of the day. Even one time his father needed eye operation, a lot of things. The guy was relieved of this thing. He later died. And then in Islam, because he had father and mother, properties have to be shared. It has to include his father and mother, his wife and children. And so at the end of the day, there was he had a house, luckily. The parents wanted the house to be sold for them to get their share of the property. I'm telling you, property matter. That's why when I see this Mobad, whatever, people don't. It's when it comes to property matter, they were insistent, and the wife was like, "If you sell this house, where are we going to go to with the children and everything?" So I came and said, "Okay, fine." I can't remember. This is almost like, it's not up to 10 years, but probably maybe 6 years ago or 7, something like that. So I said, fine. So when I got to know, so what was the problem? So the share that the parents wanted, well, their own share was going to be 500,000 naira. And I said, okay, fine and good. Share 500,000 naira is the share, but don't worry. I will give the parents the share. So I told the wife, the widow, I said, okay, I'll send to you, give the parents the share of the money, and then you keep, so you can keep the house, everything, at least. Because if you have a house, food to eat, food no hard. You're going to manage every day. But if you don't have a house, now where do you keep these children? So I sent the money to this woman, which was she used to settle them. That was the end. I don't even think there was a phone call after I sent that money. Nothing. Until maybe last year, maybe 5-6 years later, out of the blues, I see the late man's number calling. And whether it's the children or is it the wife or whatever. I felt insulted. I said, being generous is not the same thing as being a mumu. I said, are you kidding me? Not for madam, not for one day. Did they know? Even some of them would even ask you and say, are you alive? Are you, even ATM, they know the oil ATM. Are you alive? Are you dead? Whatever, nothing. Nothing. They don't care, they don't feel, they are just this. 2024 now, as today is let me check the date. Today is January 17th. Yeah, January 17th, 2024. Aisha Isufu is extremely selfish, inhuman. She's not going to help you with anything. She's not going to help you to pay school fees or pay anything. Nothing. Don't come to her. Please meet your government representative. Meet people who are using your money. That's it for me. For me, that is it right now. I don't reach. Thank you so much. I know this video is long. If you ever watch this video to this place, I carry hard for you. Honestly, I was very angry when I started this video. There are few more better. I've ranted, I've put it, and this is what I'm going to do. So, I know my sister who manages my business. She's always say, auntie, you, because if you see the way it checks, that's when I see people say, oh, she's making money from advocates. I wanted to curse. So I'm like, are you freaking serious? I've spent my millions on advocacy, from BBOG to whatever it is. NSAS protesting me, and I go chop. How much you not donate? Something less than 100. Now me one chop. I used my money. That's why I have this big mouth. My NGO, I have an NGO. I've not received one kobo from anybody. They say, hey, you can get donation. I'm like, man, I get donation. When they tell me how I go talk, how I no go talk, what I go do, what I no do. I'll use my small money as a D. You understand? And she's like, oh, I started, but now, one of the things I did last, I removed myself from all the businesses. I was no longer a signatory, nothing. Because I was just spending money. You will carry 1 million. Somebody will come with this problem. By the time you send 300,000 to this one, 500,000 to that, 200,000, 50 to this, 1 million not finish. Then you're picking another million again. This one. And the problems, now so they say they come. If you like say people, they tell each other, say, go meet her. You now see the message, I'm this, I'm that, I've not eaten, I'm a widow. All of us, when we are tired, let's join hand. make we go meet government wherever they are, the government, the whatever. Let's go, come out on the streets, let's go and meet them so that they will know you are tired. One of the things I tell, I said, you people will come behind, you will come and be begging for money for things, for your problems to be solved. We'll solve it. When we are on the streets making demands, government will say that we are troublemakers, nothing is happening, everybody is fine. And of course, because you don't go to them. And when you see them, we are being attacked, everything, you sit down by the side. No, I'll just use that word. You can't help the poor by being poor yourself. Nigerians, we are rich. They have a lot of money. Government is keeping your money. Go and ask government for your money. It's not Aisha Yusuf.